Good morning. So, I'm going to continue with the topic that I started with on Monday only because it was brought up again at my job. Because I already had a whole nother video planned, but I wanted to continue with this. So, at my job, I have a coworker, and they had brought up, how do you feel about the whole, the Rachel lady and the transracial thing? I said my piece, and he brought up this point where he said, well, it all comes down to what is race? Because race is whatever you identify with. So then it had me thinking. And I thought to myself, well, we as black people can't have anything to ourselves. So let me start with before slavery. Well, the beginning of slavery. When they brought us from Africa, brought us over here. So they stripped us of our land and brought us here. Then stripped us of our culture, took away our culture, took away our pride, took away our freedom, took everything from us. And then they beat this idea into our heads that we were less than human, that we weren't good enough, that we weren't beautiful, that we were basically nothing. So then years go by and we still have that mindset, or as though, we're not good enough because we're not white, because they took so much from us. So then, black people start to progress, and it seems like every time we start to progress, they come and take something away from us. Just like, for an example, Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey came up with the idea to go back to Africa, created the Black Star Line to take the ships, take the black people back to Africa. They took that away from us. Let's see, Rosewood, Florida. Beautiful town, run by black people. Black people lived in it. Black people owned their own business. Black people were doing very well for themselves. What happened? Everybody was massacred and the town was burnt to the ground. So years go on and they start taking other things from us, like our music. You know who invented rock music? A black person. But will you learn that in a history book? Will that be put in your music book? Probably not. Because they took that from us. They took our instruments. They took our music and tried to make it their own. Let's see. Present day. Now it's all about fashion and beauty. So, black women have naturally beautiful hair, curly, beautiful hair, big lips, beautiful, glowing skin. And we're finally starting to feel that security where, we are beautiful. Black is beautiful. It's a movement now. And it's like, we can't even have that. We can't even feel good about ourselves without a white girl posting a YouTube video about her new lip plumper and now she got big lips. We have the characteristics. We were born with the characteristics, yet a white girl comes along and does the same exact thing and she gets the credit for it and she's deemed as the pretty one. So, like I said, the whole point was, what is race and what we identify with. And like I said, it seems like we can't have anything. So this last thing that I feel as though we have that belongs to us and nobody can take away from us is our identity, is our race, which we identify with as black. And now a white woman comes along and she is taking that too. She's saying she's black and she's not because that's the race she identifies with. She's taking our identity. So it's like we can't have anything. We can't even have our own identity as a black person without somebody else coming along and trying to take that too. And it only has to start with one person before a bunch of other ones try to do the same exact thing. So that's those are my extra 2 cents added on. So now you got 4 pennies because I gave you my 2 cents on Monday. So feel free to comment, say whatever you have to say. But those are my opinions. If you don't like it, you don't have to watch my video or subscribe to my channel. But I'll be back soon. I'm about to take a nice little nap before I go back to work. So, have a blessed one.